Okay, Stump Jumper, he's been making some videos about his train Chinaman Holzforma. I think his is the steel 460 copy. This is a Holzforma. I know it says Husqvarna on it. I put those stickers on it myself because I'm weird like that. If you look close, you can tell it's a Holzforma. Handlebars thin, different top. This ain't a real fair comparison. I don't guess this saw's 2 or 3 years old. I know they've improved them a lot since then. You can actually get these with the Walbro carburetor now, meteor piston, etc., etc. As close as they can copy a Walbro carburetor. Sure, it's not a real one. But this saw, I wore out. This is the first bar I put on it, I think. I wore out 2 or 3 chains on it. I've never used it much. It run really good when I first got it, and after 2 days, we were back in a rough mountain. Way back in a hole cutting big old 200-year-old chestnut oaks. I haven't seen nothing but bears and squirrels for 100 years, but little thing like a freeze plug came loose in the carburetor. It took me a while to figure out what was wrong with it, but it would just barely run. And anyhow, I ordered another carburetor, and it wouldn't run for shit, for lack of a better term. Then I ordered another little Chinese $12, $13 carburetor, and it runs pretty good with it. I've been meaning to try a Walbro on it. I've been using auto-tune saws for so long. I don't have any 372 carbs laying around to try on it, but that and the spring bushings, I don't know, they're made out of something different than what Husky uses, cause it vibrated really bad. I changed it and put Husky bushings on it, and that took care of that. They're thicker, you can tell. Well, this of course got Husky now, but when they were on it, you could tell they were thicker, and I guess not as hard or something. But anyway, I'm gonna cut a tree or two with this thing. It's a good saw. You can cut timber with it. I have cut timber with it for shits and giggles, so to speak. It's not a Husky by no means. I only give about $180 for a saw, so you know, I ain't complaining. But it's not a Husky. It's not got the pep of a real 372 with a real Husky or Walbro carburetor or whatever, and it does not quite have the power of a real 372. Now, if I put a Walbro carb on this, it might totally change that. I don't know. In the near future, I want to try one of the 395s, because I've never owned a 395 Husky, and you can get one of these for $300 delivered to your door. I've had a 390 and a 385 back in the day. I loved them both. My favorite saw right now, across the board, I've got a 500i steel, I've got 462Cs, I've got this, I've got 550s, 562 Huskies, 572s, old 390s, this, that, and other. But my favorite saw right now, if I could only pick one saw, 572. 462 will give it a run for its money and is a little bit lighter, but Husky's just a better built, more durable saw in my opinion. Anyhow, this 20-inch bar. I can't remember exactly which steel chain this is, but it's full chisel, all teeth. You'll never see me with nothing besides 20-inch bar. I don't even own a 24. I've cut timber all over these Appalachian mountains between here in North Carolina, Mountain City, Tennessee, Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia, Galax, Independence. and I've never run across a single tree, and I've cut some in excess of 5 foot in 5 foot in diameter. Never run across one I couldn't cut 20-inch bar. Anything more than a 20 to me is just extra trip hazard, extra weight, makes your bar flex, takes your power away, more time filing. Hate them. That's just me though. A lot of people love 24s, 28s, whatever. Anyhow, I'm gonna get off my high horse here and get on with it and cut a tree or two. I didn't have a real big one here I could get to. I don't have a lot of time right now. We're finishing up in the area, getting ready to move the loader, but I might have to choke it here. It's been about 20 minutes since I cranked it. Carburetors, I can't adjust that little bit of rich smoke out of it. If I do, it gets where it don't want to run, and that's in the carburetor, I'm sure. But once you get to cutting, it lets up on the smoke and stuff. Like I said, this chain's pretty much wore out. Needs a drag file bad. But no Husky, but for 170, 80, 90 bucks, whatever it costs, you can cut timber with it. And like I said, I think the ones they make now are a whole lot better, especially the carbon fiber finish ones. But hope you enjoyed that. Catch you next time.